Oh, I forgot I didn't have my mic on, but thank God I caught on to that. But anyways, as I was saying, hopefully you're having a great morning. I'm blessed to be woken up today to continue going after my dreams and goals. As always, as we always break it down, I want to find out what 9:30 usually do, as I already showed you guys, but I'm gonna show you either way again. ES on the right side, gap into premium, and F and Q on our left side, we gap into premium as well. As always, like I mentioned, hopefully you're having a great morning. Hopefully you're having a blessed morning, and hopefully you have a blessed remainder of your morning, afternoon, night. Just in general, have a great blessed day and be graceful. Be gracious. Oh. Anyways, let's get it on the roll. As I mentioned, but again, you guys didn't hear me. We are inside a daily SIBI and inside a daily, not inside, well, yes, inside a daily inverted FUG. Yes, has the same, but besides her already jabbing into this daily inverted FUG that happened on the 12th of September last year on this little wick. As soon as we jabbed over the daily SIBI, now we're currently resting below the daily SIBI in between our daily inverted FUG and a couple of volume imbalances. So, all right, have the same here as a daily imbalance from yesterday. I'm gonna do a steady case breathe. That's why y'all see me on this layout, cause I fell asleep yesterday. But no excuse, so that's why I didn't want to delete that chart, because I want to get that case brief done. So whether or not this week I'm gonna get it done. Alright, so 1 hour is how we're looking in the hourly. Currently right now we're trading above the 1 hour. Again, we got into premium. So we got into premium. So currently right now we are above the 1 hour, inside still our daily SIBI. So we still currently waiting. In the meantime, we're gonna mark things up, pay attention, do what we do. As well as the first move that occurred after midnight was a decline lower into a new day opening gap that happened yesterday between 4 p.m. and 6 p.m. as well as a sweep on sell stops. Yes has had a little bit quite of a different story aside from her going into a new day opening gap, sweep over some sell stops, and you guys can see we did jab into this 1 hour busy. What time is this? At 6 a.m. As well as you guys can see the bit of a shift of momentum that price is currently forming after the sweep on these sell stops. The sell side, excuse me. We also did sweep above buy side into our daily SIBI. If we dive down lower, it was a 5-minute that we had jabbed into. It was a small one, to be honest. I believe it was a 5-minute. Or maybe I was seeing things. I think it was like the 2-minute or something like that. Yeah, we have something in the 2-minute around here. You guys can see on the upper quadrant. Never reach into this 1 hour SIBI. So again, if she does decide to move down there, I will have an idea of where I'm reaching for. In the meantime, we still wait, because this 1 hour could be formed But at the time that we enter at, or even find a setup around 10, or at a later time around 10. Okay, start trading above it. I still have this area here marked up because I want to have an idea of what this 1 hour PDRA is either going to turn into an inverted FEG or respect it and continue being a SIBI. ES is still respecting the 830 compared to NQ. You guys can see this wick right here was at 830 and it was a sweep on buy side. Also, we have a 5 minute in here that at any point, if she does want to continue go lower, it will be down in here back into this 1 hour. So currently looking to see if she's gonna go ahead and run these out. In the meantime, we wait like 19 minutes. I'm thinking about getting making myself a coffee or something. So I'll be right back. Alright, so let me go ahead and show you guys something real quick that just happened while I was away. Alright, you guys can see this 5 minute that we had placed on NQ. This is how it looks for ES. Alright, so currently what I'll be looking at ES, again, not taking anything because they're not in sync right now, is either into seeing how we react off this 5 minute in here in the low quadrant, or this one right here. So one of these, let's see what's up. But she moving exactly how what want to see ES move. Shorty just a little bit of delay, and it's looking like we might even be forming that 1 hour. Go ahead and mark it up. Six oh one. Got 10 more minutes. Ooh, it's hot. My glasses even got fucked up. Alright, so currently this is ES. This is how we've been trading. Like I said, exactly how I wanted to see NQ trade, but ES right now is not aligned. So like she could either just come into this, back into the 1 hour that we have already lined up in terms of coming back into it, because we already did that around 6 a.m. So she could go ahead and go back and reclaim that area and fall in a bit deeper. We have some imbalance in here inside of it, so we're just gonna wait and see what price give us. And Q, she's still respecting our 1 hour SIBI, still respecting the 830 that I was mentioning, seeing if she's willing to take out those 830, but she's still respecting it the same way as ES. But she is respecting the 5 minute, in which I want to see if she's gonna go ahead and move lower after gapping in premium. I want to see this get taken out. But again, we are inside the, I'm gonna go ahead and show you. This is out. Again, the way that you guys able to see the gap that occurs at 9:30 is by going all the way down to the bottom side and clicking where you see for like the first time it's gonna show electronic trading hours, which is where you should be having it. But if you switch it to regular trading hours, you'll be able to see what we did at 9:30, what we got into, whether it was premium or discount. So again, I'm just waiting and seeing. Our time is not onto 10, so I'm not really looking into any setup unto them. I've been up since like 7:30. Yeah, cause I slept early, so I was like, nah, we're not gonna sleep until like 8 or 8:30. You're gonna get up. All right, you can see the rejection that we are getting. We just got another rejection. You know what I'm gonna do too? so I don't gotta go back and forth. I'm gonna do this. Actually, nah. I'm just gonna bring. Go ahead and put it aside, and then bring this puppy up all the way up here. Like that, I don't gotta go back and forth, and everything is already marked up. So NQ left, ES right side. This is how we look so far. And I'm gonna go ahead and put this here. Oh, I just burned my tongue. All right. So everything is the same. The only difference is that it's not showing is that the daily inverted FUG for ES as for NQ. It's a little bit further down, but everything else, and also our 1 hour. You guys can see we ran into liquidity at 8:30 and inefficiency for NQ. Inefficiency for NQ, liquidity for ES. So simple. All right. Let's see. Currently still waiting. It's currently just seeing, waiting. I'm touching no buttons. Oh, thank you, Lord. Currently, Fredo's still out. He's still gonna be back, but he has a exam. It was supposed to be for the 10th, but they moved it for the 17th, so he's not gonna be back for another week. So in the meantime, I'm solito, you know. We're pushing, you know. We're pushing all the way, man. You know, play. All right, so she is still moving lower. We had 1 and 2. One at 440 and another one at 445 into our 5-minute inverted FUG. Currently right now we are still respecting the SIBI, but we did sweep over these sell stops right here, 845. Let's see how we go about. Just cause if she wants to go ahead and expand, what is the low? It is 77.50. So side, mark this color red. We'll leave this one like that for now. Like 3 minutes, we at least form some sort of inefficiency, or do we just tap into the high of this candle in here? I don't know. I'm all right. We got a fit thing though. Yeah, we got a fit thing. Nice fit thing moving over here. All right, so so she jabbed into here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move it because it's in the low quadrant and it's still valid to be seen as the low quadrant of this hourly, for the simple fact that that 5 minute was created inside of that 1 hour. What is the high here? 95, 99.50. All right, so as you can see what's going on. More efficient. Yes, just moving more efficient, bro. Oh no. Let me check something here. I got the second anyways. If we do see ES continue to push, I'll be looking to see if we could target. 1 second. The bottom of this candle, or at least inside, to possibly here, which then will lead a sweep on sell side for ES. But let's see. I do like how she ES has been very respectful of just 830. I mean, NQ did too, but she, even though she rallied up a little bit. Let me see how we look on here. Oh, there we go. She ended up doing the opposite. 15 is still, I like the 15 as well. Oh, thank you, Lord. 10. You guys can see where we open. Still waiting. Shit crazy, bro. You gotta be careful out here, you know? I mean, it's still getting respected. I'm gonna let this marinate, bro. This shit crazy. Okay. Back at it up there. Let's see what's up. don't even see it if she wants to. But then we gotta be careful though. Very, very careful. Another rejection off here. This is crazy. I think another awesome here. Alright, took some off. Just trailing my stop loss. Everything in place. So I took a sell off here on this 1 hour because we got the premium. Moving. Okay, so we closed out on one of our things. So okay, we made what we made. One, two, three, four. That's 8. We're gonna be removing some more very soon. Somebody stop here. Alright, depending, how do we close? Where are we in terms of these? Do we continue pushing through it? I'm just looking for those sweep on that 10 a.m. And then I'm gonna leave 2 running. Yeah, we deep in profit, bro. If we get another close above that on this level, I'm gonna take another 2 off. Even though I'm still gonna take 2 off very soon, in about 10 to some seconds. Okay. All right. I might just take my share out here. One, two, three. Okay. I'll go ahead and take 8 off here. All right. And there goes. All right. I'm about to close out. There we go. All right. It is what it is. We made our share profit. like 300 bucks. Excuse me. Yeah, so we just basically just pushing, trying to get these account now. We got. Yeah, like I said, we already hit our target, and we took a sell. It was a nice calm sell, 300 points. I was just taking my partial as she was going out lower. I was seeing if she was to aim to here, but she did it. And on top of that, I was just looking for like an aggressive move lower. This is just a 5 minute, so I was looking at based off the hourly and daily, and you can see after the sweep on buy side, we did get a nice push down lower. Man, I'm grateful for the fact that we are holding on, even though it's been taking a while to pass these account. But I have faith and I have trust that this is part of the process, and so I'm just going to allow it to just, come to us. Like, no, we ain't gonna be rushing nothing. We ain't gonna be pushing anything in terms of trying to overdo it. We did make 496 on our thing account. So pretty dope. Pretty dope. Yep, pretty dope. So again, we just pushing it, pushing. Currently, we are just shuffling with these 5 accounts. One of them is funded, and like I said, I'm not gonna give up, and I am not going to. Even though this is my first cycle of paying, I just paid one of the monthly one after buying it last month. And this month with this week, I have one on the 10th, one on the 12th, and one on the 14th, and I pay like $29 a month for them. So I'm just gonna hold on until I pass them. Like, I know I'm gonna pass them. So like I said, I'm going to be patient, and I'm going to pass them. Period. There's not any question about it. Alright, so let's just continue looking. We had one more push. I'm gonna go ahead and just highlight it. I'm not getting in it because I am just learning to just take my money and just going about my day. Oh, wait. Oh, come on. There you go. Again, we are looking for these lows here to get a sweep, and if she continue to go down lower, I mentioned that I want to see the sell side down here get taken out. I'll go ahead and mark it here so you guys can see how it lined up for these guys. It was tricky, I'm not gonna lie to you, because we had ES after a sweep on buy side. She was still in this hourly, so I was just a little bit concerned as to like, yo. So when the drop started, I didn't get right on this candle, but I got on this second candle down here. She was around, I would say, the bottom of this wick. I wanted to make sure that I get in before the sweep of this low, because if she would have gone below these lows, then it would have been very crazy for me to get in. Again, I got in based off the us opening on premium, so I was just looking for some shorts or aggression to go lower. Again, I wasn't neglecting the 5 minute, but again, I was looking at the higher time frames. This is what I meant in terms of when I was looking at the higher time frame, where we was at on ES, excuse me. So it's very tricky, bro. Especially after, one of the things that I'm studying currently is after we have a civvy like this, and then we dive in lower into the lower time frame, seeing the upper quadrant and lower quadrant when price is either balanced or imbalance. How I mentioned, like, if for example, if price is balanced in here but we don't really see it and we trade into it, I want to see it trade aggressively through it rather than just wander in here, because if it just wander in here, it's just going to consolidate as if we were basically, not basically, but trading in the middle and just consolidating throughout the whole, period time or whatever time until she moves out of there. Rather, seeing her just straight to it and then aggressively right through it, especially if she's balanced. So I don't want to see her wandering there knowing that already price is balanced. So I want to understand, and as I go, have the confidence to, when I see me taking the trade, let's say from this 1 hour to this 1 hour, to just continue placing my stop loss at a right area, right level, so that when, if she decide to come back and retrace, I know that on the retracement going back up there, she's just gonna go ahead and trade right through it, and I won't panic. I would just be like, okay, she's doing what she's supposed to be doing, and then boom, go ahead and continue going higher. But if she's now balanced out, then I want to see her reach that area where she wants to, target, whether it's at a inefficiency in the upper quadrant, or if that upper quadrant is already balanced on the lower quadrant, giving us quick reaction from it rather than just wonder. Because if she's gonna wonder and they say she has this one and then just consolidate on the bottom one on a SIBI, then I know there's a possibility that she's trying to reach and balance out the upper inefficiency that we are currently awaiting. So those are the things that I am currently back testing and currently just putting into play, because I want to see what it does and I want to understand, so that as time period goes, I would just hold my trade, know when to get out, know when to get in, etc., etc. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand also that on this sell, I'm not gonna get the full fill on the 930 opening range gap, right? As in, I'm not always going to see price, go ahead, open on premium, and then boom, decide to go ahead and balance out price with sell side, even though right now it's not really shown on the 930. But if we go on electronic trading hours all the way down here, we will be able to see price have sell side, right? So let me go ahead and show you what I mean. So this little dip, is it dip? I'm bugging. Where is 410? Oh, I'm bugging, bro. That's how you know I'm fucking sleeping, bro. Scratch what I just said. I want basically what I mentioned, but I'm still fucking, excuse my, I'm like a zombie right now. But if, like I said, let me go ahead and bring this up. Seeing that price right here open on premium, and I'm gonna understand that sometime I'm not gonna get the full fill, where she's gonna go ahead and fill it with sell side or vice versa, buy side, to then going about her day, right? I'm just keeping it simple. I'm not really trying to complicate things. That's why I just trade with the 930. And sometimes when I catch myself, for example, not understanding what price is doing, so for example, if we're on premium and I see that after she goes on premium, she dies all the way down, I'm still looking for sell, when in reality I gotta understand, okay, we in discount, and we gotta understand that our model, our strategy that we use, again, I trade ICT concepts, that we are in discount. So if we are in discount, understand that if we're gonna look for sells on the higher time frame, it needs to apply. What higher time frame I use? I use the hourly. I trade from 10 to 11. I only care what happens from the 10 to 11. I want to know where price is gonna go and where it's gonna react and where it's not gonna react. Again, going back to where price is balanced, not balanced, and seeing how she react, quick, slow, fast, whatever. So vice versa. Sometimes I catch myself from price opening up on discount and going into 10. She's already in premium. I catch myself catching somebody trying to catch buys. What happened is I'll catch a little, move, and then sometimes I hold it, and instead of me coming out with the profit, that I intended, this is why I set a target of $300, and what I'm saying, just in case price come back, I'll be like, okay, let me just take my $300 to trying to take partials. This is why I put into play, and I like to understand all these things. All right, whenever I make a mistake like that, seeing what can I do better to better myself, not just as a person, but as a trader. All right, so again, we got them premium. I waited for some displacement, right? I understood, and like I said, I have diagrams on the community. You guys could go. I have pictures drawn of what I expect when I see a certain move on the regular trading hour at 9:30 opening range gap. All right, so usually at times we'll have a dip in at 9:35 and forward, where price, again, let's say for example premium, she'll dive into 9:30. We'll go into a 1 hour PDRA, like such an efficiency, or run on sell side, and then boom, goes up higher and leave the bottom, the discount imbalance, right? So these are things that I like to put into play. So as you guys can see, we had another little run up higher, although that run up higher, she stood in place. Now notice what I said, sell side here, and notice what I said inside the hourly on the bottom quadrant. Let me go ahead and mark this up, because this is going to give me some OCD if I don't fix it. What is a low? 23.50. Okay, so what I mentioned, just in case if she goes down, go back to what I said, go into the 5 minute, I have some imbalances in here. Where am I targeting? It's going to be either here or here, but I'm not being greedy, and I'm aiming for the lowest fruit. That's it. That lowest fruit is going to pay 300 or more. If you're being realistic, like I said, where I got in at the bottom of this wick, way before this low got taken out. And right there, look, 63, 66 point, or 67, however you want to see it, point, and 269 ticks. Simple. Not complicated. I'm not trying to complicate all these things. Sometimes I do, and I catch myself, and I'm just trying to, not overcomplicate things. So pay mind to what I said in terms of the sell side as being target. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and mark this area in here. Matter of fact, I'm going to hold that little dotted line right there. It is my the 50% of the 1 hour, just in case. And below it, it is the 5 minute, just in case. Easy, simple, not overcomplicating. That's it. So again, targeting these lows, sell side, targeting these area, and I do expect some sort of either rejection, retracement back, or whatever it is. Again, understanding time and price. All right, time and price. Go back, test it. Usually going into 11 to 12. That's London retracement. So that's basically prices going back into reaching any inefficiency or liquidity that has not been touched, and it will do so through NY lunch, and then either consolidate in the PM or continue the trend going lower. So I'm gonna mark this up so you guys can see. At one point we was looking for some buys because of this displacement, seeing if we could get some, but it didn't. And basically what I was gonna be looking for, if it would have been some buys after the dip into it, and this little rage, this little sell stop at 10:03 to just come back into this area in here and then rejecting higher and then aggressively in this range to take out buy side. If I would have not take a trade here, I would have just waited for this last inefficiency here to get pushed to get traded to and through it and close above it and then have a retracement back in it to take out buy side again, because what we had explained on the hourly. Plain simple, James, and overcomplicating things. And then my coffee got cold, but it is what it is. Real quick, my no trade. This is what I had made already for today. Funded account, we made $496. And our challenges, this is currently our thing. I have written right here, account compound, 300, no max, no more. Not complicated, nothing. Easy, but not really as easy. But because sometimes greed do take over. All right, you guys can see what's going on. Currently, right now, we are in discount for. I might as well just show you guys. All right, this is NQ on here. ES on here. Again, this is how you, all the way in the bottom right side, this is how you get your sessions for your opening gap race. Opening range gap sessions will be regular trading hours all the way in the bottom right side, and normally where you trade will be electronic trading hours. ES. Brother. Okay. What? Just marking it up. ES and Q. This is where we are currently at with NQ, and already deep in discount for ES. Again, overall our target was here, but you guys could see it gave another push after we sold it here. It gave another push right in here, not once, but a couple times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 6 times. Overall target, like I mentioned, this is our again, this is a 5-minute, and then the dotted line is the 50%. So in reality, I'm just gonna go ahead and do this. I'll do that because this inefficiency, even though it's still in the 50%, is already marked up. But if she goes ahead and continue on the low quadrant, I'll be looking to see into here. And if she does, then I don't really care what happens afterwards because I'm out of the trade. But my target would be below these 50% and sell side into here. Plain James, plain and simple, no complicated. So far we are, what is it, 1 and 2 or something for the week? I don't know. And bada bing, bada boom. Sell side has been hitting, and we dip into 5 minute, into this 5 minute in here, right below the 50%. And I have this one here, which is the second 50%. Now we just see to see what happens afterwards. But I gotta get a good router, bro, because my shit be all over the place. Look, my shit's at 700, 600 KP. Come on, bro. Come on. My frames is brother, man. Man, hopefully y'all can see it, bro. Don't mind me. I have got T-Mobile Wi-Fi. I gotta do my research on getting good Wi-Fi. Back into this 1 hour. See, and this is the first time we approach this 1 hour on on NQ, by the way. So you just see now. Still waiting to see if that 50% get hit. Does she hits it now? Because we already had hit our area point of interest for ES. Well, we did already for the low quadrant, but I want to see that she jabs into this other 5 minute. 60 more minutes, and I am out of here. I'm out of here. If you just tuning in, just rewind, go back. All this that happened, I explained prior to happening. So, plus I do have a Discord, so it's free. I don't charge. I don't believe in charging. So, follow that. Plus, I be dropping in some nice messages to motivate you throughout your days. And yeah, join because currently with Fredo, he's currently out. That's my partner. Currently working on bettering the Discord and bringing more value in every possible way. And basically, the whole goal is to learn not just from myself but from you guys as well. So it's overall it's a healthy community where we all come together. And yeah, we just share, man. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the whole goal. You know what I'm saying? Laying the carpet out. Laying the whole carpet out. Like, we trying to expand, but we know it's gonna take time. So in the meantime, I'm also just currently this whole week is just gonna be YouTube live stream, and then next week I'm just gonna be doing one day of YouTube, one day of Discord, back and forth, and then next week just shift, and then The week after that, shifting it into just YouTube. So again, the whole goal is to just grow the Discord community, so that we could grow. Not just us, but y'all. And like I said, the whole goal is to just bring value, man. Free value. Free value 99. The only feed is to not give up on your craft, because this craft is not hard. I mean, not easy, man. It's not easy. Alright, so this 5 minute already turned inverted. So what we're going to do is, I'm going to go ahead and mark it up, so that when I come back at a later time, I'm able to know. Currently right now, if we do go up higher, I'll be looking into this 5 minute in here that was created at 10:30. So be looking into that. This was the low of London as well, of today, of course. I mean, I do love the fact that throughout this whole consolidation, we just went up higher, came back, sweep below these lows, and currently we still have more. So let's just see. Vamos a ver, mi gente. Vamos a ver. Currently, I love to put daily message. Currently, I'm in I'm in day 53 of not smoking weed. Very proud of myself. I've been journaling. I have like 3 days I haven't journaled though, so I gotta make up for that. So I would just do a whole thing for 3 days journal, just basically talking about my journey, how I feel for the day, and what emotions did I have throughout the day. So pretty stoked about that. It's really important for you guys to not to but to do it, in terms of annotate your journey, literally everything, from your emotions, how you feel, everything, every single thing, so that you could see the growth. Because sometimes we get so into the journey that everything we obtain through the time, years, week, whatever, we forget about these things. And whenever we have a major step back, we don't reflect on all the major comeback that we had made before that major step back. And instead of seeing it, I need to go back and understand why this happened, so that when it does happen, I know how to control my emotions and switch the scenario. Instead of thinking about it negative, look for the positive outcome of what that current situation or event, circumstance, or person, whatever phase that you're currently on in your journey, and seeing it as something good rather than bad. All right, so you guys can see we are about to reach that area. We have talked about that black line, but yeah, make sure you keep in touch with your journey. Annotate, write anything, all of it. Just do it. It's worth it. Might as well, since y'all here, I usually like to post these daily messages, and today, since it's Wednesday, I'm gonna be posting up day 24. It says If you have a friend who is going through any kind of difficult time, help them by making sure you maintain your joy. Your good feeling will lift them. You can also help them by directing their conversation so that they speak about what they want. As they fall into speaking about what they don't want, just keep gently leading them back to speaking about what they want. You can speak to them as though their difficult time is over and suggest they imagine that it has all passed and work out beautifully. Be the conductor when you speak with them and help them stay in tune with the universe. Basically, in life, we gotta understand that we work. It's look at it as a battery, right? So if you charged up at 100% and you're a person that always happy, or just put it as you 100%, right? You walk outside or you interact with somebody where they drain you 10%, 20%, 30%. Understand what really triggers you in terms of, draining that 10%, 50%, 20% of battery, and work on that, right? Because as you work on that and you better yourself, you strengthen yourself, as time goes, whenever you go ahead and talk to that person that's been draining you 15%, they're not going to drain you no more, but rather than motivate you to speak to them. And when you speak to them, you just have this joy because your words becomes more and more stronger, and the way you emphasize things becomes more and more, more like your frequency, your energy. Even you will start having goosebumps. They will start having goosebumps when you speak. You know what I mean? So always speak, you know, um, good, right? Always see the good in everything. Um, um, because even when you don't speak, the way you walk, the way you look, the way you smile, everything, your aroma, your present would tell a lot. When you're going to a room, you might not even say something or just say anything at all, but the energy in the room goes from being, negative to positive just because you walk into the room. So always, 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 always motivate others, but work on yourself so that you are able to give as much as you can and not drain yourself out. But through practice, it takes practice and practice and practice and practice. There's times where, like yesterday, I had a bad trading day. I calculated how long was I mad. You can go back to the live, maybe a minute, a couple seconds, whatever it is. I went on with my day. I literally just went on with my day, and I was happy. You know what I mean? I was happy. Find your peace. I'm not gonna get too much into, God, because that topic might bother some people, but I am a man of God and I seek him and I look for him. And lately I've been reading the Bible, and I just been walking in, I just been floating in water. Like I feel like I just been walking on water. Nothing fazed me, no fear. The only one I'm fear is him. I walk with him, and that's it. So find your peace. However, go for a walk. Talk less in the morning, but find your peace, because your peace is what's going to allow you to restrain yourself from any situation, negative, positive situation that you want to get out of. But you got to think clearly, because a mind that is stressed, stuck, can't find a solution. So relax. Understand that everything's going to be okay. Breathe. Go for a walk, like I said. Speak less. Listen more. See more. And watch how everything just comes to you. Alright? But we got like 5 more minutes in here. Again, we are done trading, but this is just a beautiful message that I wanted to share with you guys. For most of you guys that are interested, it is The Secret. It's a pamphlet. It has 365 teaching. This is my 4th time going through it. So I had it for 4 years. You can see like the paper just comes off. So I have all of it attached. So yeah, so that was the message of the day. I'm gonna go ahead and share it. You know what I'm saying? Share it out there. aside from you guys, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and share it. Gotta share the love, man. Share the love. Share the love, man. All right, so oh look at that, we almost got close to the 5 minute I was speaking about. So, oy vey, oy vey, oy vey, oy vey. All right, give me 1 second. Most of that I just came in and then just go back to the go back and see what I was talking about. Look at that. There she goes. Reach the area we wanted. Well, that concludes our day. So we got like 2 more minutes before I go ahead and log off. And let ya be. Yeah, I gotta work on my my internet, bro. We're gonna as we go, we're gonna get that better. Again, I'm just sharing. I like. Yeah, don't. If anything, follow my Instagram. I like to share there. Positive. I'm not on there. The only reason I'm there is just to, aside from promoting my, YouTube and sharing free value. Um, I like to just post a lot of positive, beautiful things, man. Elevate others, man. Push them. I'm telling you, that's what it's about. Alright, so it's already 10:01. Um, 11:01. So that's it for me for today. I'm gonna go ahead and sign off. Do watch the video, run it back so you guys can see why we took this short on premium, knowing where we was at on each on ES and Q. We went back and I show you guys the chart on regular trading hours so you guys be able to see 9:30 opening range gap. I did show you guys my profit. I'll just show it again so you guys can see. I am not into anything. Still pushing on these funded account. So yeah, I'm gonna holla at y'all. Y'all stay safe. Love y'all. Stay safe. And as I always say, 5Ps. Proper preparation prevent poor performance. And as always, like my mama always say, be the first one in the room and the last one to leave.